Welcome to the pre-show. We're about to go live with Steven Quartly. We're gonna try something new. We got our little countdown meter, and you guys, can we start the counter? Here she goes.
We're about to turn it on.
This is something new.
Boom.
This is our pre-show prep before the actual show. Just letting people tune in and be part of the show, so you guys are getting to see a little behind the scenes. Still, right in. Roman's already on the mic.
Yeah.
We'll read your comments, and we're gonna call Steven Quartly right now, get him set up, and we'll officially go live in 9 minutes and 34 seconds. This is cool, we never done this before. Where's our image of Steve?
Did he pick up? I don't think he picked up.
And now you guys are seeing what we do before we go live.
He just hung up on us.
He hung, well, it's all right. We got 9 minutes. We're good. We're gonna position, get ready.
All right, we're trying again.
Again, you guys, write in your comments. Oh, I think they picked up. Steven Quartly. Hello.
You might have to press your camera button on your phone.
Oh, that's not Steven. Natalie, how are you? I don't know if we have audio. Do we have audio from those guys?
Did you guys accidentally mute your mic on your screen? There should be a little microphone icon.
This is a rare treat. We are getting the better half of the Quartly family over here. Oh, I'm hearing.
Wait, is someone hooked up to headphones right now? Are you guys using headphones?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
there we go.
That was the test that we did not run. Okay, so anyway, Max and I are hijacking the studio because we always think it's fun to show people like our perspective of the studio.
The real tour of the studio.
Yeah.
I like it.
And so I think it's a great way to get to know the artist a little bit. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so here's a cute little door, and we enter this way, and he likes to collect. This is Dave White's art sculpture.
He's got a big wave Dave.
A big wave Dave. Oh, don't mind that there's a golf ball and whatever sitting in there, a little opener. And then we have a big array of surfboards because you can tell that he likes to surf. This is the workstation that never is beautiful, but this mirror is a huge asset.
I have a similar workstation, and I'm glad you're sharing this because I will share this with my wife so she knows it's not just me.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
And there's some work that needs to be going somewhere. And then Steve has 2 different workstations, which I always find interesting depending on attitude, and sometimes you get tired, I think, as an artist.
Which voice you're listening to that day? Out of the many voices in the head? I get it, yeah.
Yeah. So here's his sitting workspace, and there's his big easel he'll show you, but I love to show people the real stuff.
So those are real sunflowers. He's actually painting from life?
Yeah, real sunflowers, although I did tell
awesome.
him I'd like to arrange them differently because I don't like the arrangement, but and then I was like, what's all this stuff, you guys? Like, what? These brushes are sitting in things. Look at, dripping, and he uses lots of towels, and I hope I'm not making you totally motion sick here.
No, I was just gonna say I understand the brush thing.
I know. And
no.
so when I was a teacher, I'm in the classroom, and I tell the kids to be nice to the hairs on your brush, and Steve said he disagreed. And then
I'm an abuser too.
Yeah. Lisa's just brushes. And then here's all his paint. And then this is, Steve actually has learned how to mix color from me. So I just want to tell, I'm going for a magenta color right now. And, it's really, can you tell? Can you tell that he's learned from me?
What kind of music do you hear coming from this studio? That's what I'm curious about.
Oh, there's no music right now. And I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm not a color artist at all.
Is he usually jamming out, or do you hear like some Sarah McLachlan in the background? Like,
yeah,
what?
when he's painting?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, look at that. That's just on the floor. That's okay.
Yeah, no, I don't go
get
that
mad
far.
at Yeah, well, I don't clean up after him, Phillip, so. What? Oh, Steve's back.
Whoa.
Hey! We just got the private tour.
Yeah, and I was showing them that I make magenta.
She's helping me because I'm new to working in color, and I really appreciate that. We're going to talk about that a little more tonight.
So I can hear you.
There you go.
Hey, are you there?
What's up, brother?
Uh-oh.
How goes it?
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. So we got about 4 minutes.
What's my wife doing in here?
That was amazing. You've never shared your studio like that with me, so that was awesome. Oh, Roman. We got Roman and Mike here. About 4 minutes till we really launch the show. So we're just doing a little pre-show show.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good deal. So, what are you working on?
Right now, I got some of your work hiding back here. I just saw that you worked from life with your sunflowers. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I like to get fresh flowers, and then I'll shoot it and light it, and change it up, and then I'll take it digitally and make it black and white so I can study the values.
Very cool. We nerded out on that, I think, a little while back when I was sharing the animal series. And I was like, dude, the light bulb went off. And you're like, exactly. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
For sure.
So yeah, today I had like a turtle surgery. I had painted a turtle in a commission, and it was the wrong pose, so we repainted him going out to the ocean instead of across the painting. And that was my big fun painting adventure today.
Did it work out?
I think they're happy. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So, I am going to do a little painting.
Prep away. Mind. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna take you off camera in like 2 minutes, and we'll do our normal intro. This is just a quick little treat for people who are tuning in right now to kind of see behind the scenes, and then when we rebroadcast, like for our email blast, they won't get this. So do whatever you want right now.
All right.
Yeah, and if you haven't already, Steve, you can share it to your page.
Oh,
live.
yeah.
Oh, great.
Again, guys, this is all the stuff we do before we go. Like, this is the behind the scenes of what we do. Roman, we got any comments or anything coming in?
Actually, we do.
Sweet. What we got?
Yeah, we got Tracy Dennis, and he says, yes, that looks normal. He's talking about the studio.
The mess, and yeah, he's been over to mine.
Yeah, and then Charlie Loren said he loves the flowers, the sunflowers.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. What's up, Charlie?
Hey, we need to wish them a happy anniversary. They actually, gosh, I don't want to say which one it was, but it was a big one. So happy anniversary, you guys.
Happy anniversary.
Check out their Facebook. There's a picture of when those kids got married, and I was like, who are these good-looking guys? I mean, you're still dashing, don't get me wrong, but I was impressed. I was amazed. That was a cute little couple back then. All right, man.
How time flies.
We got 50 seconds. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut your feed. You're still live. And we're going to do our normal intro, and then we'll bring you back in.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. See you in 1 second.
See ya.
Guys, again, this is the behind the scenes, and then we're going to start with our normal intro for our email blast that goes out to all our collectors. If you don't get that email blast, reach out to us. What's the best email for them to reach out to? Is it
Phillip Anthony Marketing.
PhilipAnthonyMarketing@gmail.com. If you're not getting our collector email blast, go ahead and email us there, and we'll be sure that you get onto the email blast. That gives you all the behind the scenes of these shows, and in addition to that, it's also it's your first invite to that and a lot of the new works in progress. So if you haven't get that, you definitely want to check that out. I'm going to get ready real quick, and then we're going to go live.
Oh, he's getting the jacket on. Better not get any paint on that.
Just wanted to dress to impress for the show, so thought
Dude, what are you trying to one-up me?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. It's good? Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with artists. They don't share any of their secrets, and then they try to one-up each other.
Oh, I would never try. I don't know what you're talking about. Now we have an audio issue. Here we go.
It's your jacket. The mic fell down into your jacket.
It did. All right, we still sounding good on the audio? Yep. Yep. All right, let's do a paint night tonight. Welcome to Paint Night Tonight, everybody. We got a really special episode. I'm so excited. That's not a Phillip Anthony back here. Steven Quartly is going to be on the show tonight, all the way from California. He's live. We're going to bring him out in a second. I think Steven is hitting a new record with Paint Night Tonight. Third or fourth appearance on.
Number 4.
This is number 4. He's like the Alec Baldwin of Saturday Night Live for Paint Night Tonight. Like most appearances of an artist, and we're just warming up. So let's bring him in. There he is. Mr. Steven Quartly.
Great to be here, and I'm very honored.
It's not your first rodeo, and I'm not referring to that hat. Welcome in, buddy. What are you doing? What are you working on?
Oh, thanks, man. I am putting together a new sunflower piece. And I like to get the fresh flowers, and then I photograph them and start right in.
That is one of the most beautiful things, and yet it hits a sensitive place for me. And I think you know what I'm talking about. One of my favorite things that Steve does is his sunflowers. And one thing I've always wanted to do with my favorite artists is trade artwork. And there's always been this thing that we made this deal. He'd paint an amazing sunflower piece, and if it didn't sell at the show, then we'd do the art trade. And every time, almost on the last day of every show, he sold every sunflower piece. So I love it. It might go missing at the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I could hide your name under this thing, but I wouldn't hold your breath.
Yeah, no. That's awesome, man.
Well, thanks.
So that's one piece that's coming. What else do you have for us? I think we might have some images of some work that's coming.
Yeah, there's a new piece here called, oh my gosh, it is blank, Unending Breath and Light. It's a brand new piece, and Phillip Anthony's signature gallery will be the first to show it. So APs will be available, and I'm real excited about it. It's an emotional piece. It's a very strong piece, and we literally just sold the original, and then the limiteds are available now.
What size is that?
Oh, just lost you. It's 30 by 60.
30 by 60. That's awesome. That's a big piece. So,
It's a great size piece, yes.
and guys, just so you know, the show is coming up Memorial Day weekend. The fun thing that we have planned is the first night, we're actually going to have our private VIP party here at the mall location. Call to RSVP for that. We were trying to think of something fun to do. We've had some really cool events with Steve. This time, we're going to do the dueling pianos. So the idea is...
Did you say pianos?
Pianos.
Pianos.
Pianos, yes. I haven't even started drinking. I know it's 7 o'clock over here, but...
So the golf tournament's not happening. John Go's going to be very sad about that.
The golf tournament is happening in November.
Yes.
Annual tournament. So when Nights of Lights comes around, the Quartly Cup 2 will officially be here. If you didn't attend that, that was amazing. We'll definitely be showing some footage of that in some of our next upcoming events and all that. But yes, so the VIP event is going to be dueling pianos. The untold story is that Steven is multi-talented and an amazing musician, gifted in singing and all that. So the game plan is to get the piano going, get some tasty beverages going, and we see if we can get him to actually sing at the event here.
Oh, jeez.
Not open mic, I'm just saying.
Well, all right.
Sing it along.
I don't do karaoke. I just want to let you know that right now.
That was stated here and challenge accepted. So we will see what happens with the creative juice.
An acoustic guitar. You can provide that, and I might sing something.
Okay. All right. Fair game. So the first event will be here at the gallery, and then at the mall, and then the next 3 nights will be at the gallery downtown. And the thing I'm trying to figure out is so I think it's a Friday night is the pianos. Saturday, I want to do something special. And that's where I thought with the whole dueling theme, maybe there's a paint-off. I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, I already got something started. Oh shoot!
I saw that, and that's freaking amazing. I think we have a picture of. So that's.
That was the very beginning. So now let's see. So now we're about right there.
Do you have a current picture? Oh yeah! Wow. All right, wait. How are we painting off when you're already done with the painting? How does that work?
Well, you better get busy.
Actually, that's a good point to some of the artwork I might showcase when you're here. So I do have some pieces that I've been working on.
Okay.
Do you guys? So I started this. You might remember this one.
Oh, I love that. Yep, I love that one.
We actually painted the same scene, and that was not the last show, but I think the show prior to that, back in November. And I'm still kind of working on that one.
I love it.
Now you actually finished yours. Ooh, it's not our best photo of that, but you finished and sold your piece. And then I got another one, which was started back in that November show that
That's awesome.
Yeah, I still haven't finished that one either. But that should be finished by then.
Okay, good.
And that McCallum one, yeah, that's still not done either.
Right.
Those were all the ones that we were doing together at the last show.
Yep.
And you paint a lot faster than me.
So maybe we put it out there. Who wants us to paint something special? Maybe there's maybe we have room for 2 or 3 commissions we do at the show, smaller pieces. Say someone wants a cigar, or I don't know.
Actually, you had a really good idea. So I know what you're referring to. The idea before was maybe kind of a call your shots or bring like your favorite drink. Wasn't that?
Yeah.
And so we can do a few at that time, but it's going to be very limited to how many we can actually do. But guys, that was an idea that Steven and my wife Faith had, was you bring your favorite drink, and then that could be something that he actually paints live for you at the show.
And at least start it. At least start it at the show. Right.
At least start at the show, right. And if it's me, then that'll be like a year later. So that's, I would probably have Steve do that if that's the idea that you'd like to do. Oh, we have a Pat Moffat that just snuck in.
Oh, Pat Moffat.
I didn't even know she was coming here. She just came to paint night tonight.
Just off the golf course.
No, actually from an Italian restaurant and had a nice margarita.
Pat, my good
Welcome
friend.
in, Pat.
Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you very much.
You staying busy or out of trouble?
Both.
Good.
Paint night's evolving to what I wanted it to be. We've got a live studio audience. It's amazing. Woo!
Well, it looks wonderful.
Thank you.
You're
My
gonna-
hat or
Huh?
His hat or the painting?
You're going to be here and we're not going to be here, so we'll miss you.
oh man.
We're going to be in
well.
Louisiana
Next time.
next time in the fall.
Pat, where's Bill?
He's home.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you snuck in.
So
Right.
it is going to be a great show, and we'll miss Pat, but we'll see everyone else there. And what else are we doing? What's the biggest painting you've painted?
That actually, I want to work on some new masterworks. So I'm going to take one of my moon pieces with all the texture, and I think I'm about to do a 54 by 48.
54 by 48. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'll have that done by the show. We saw some of the other works in progress from November, but I'm about to work on that. Bye, Pat.
Bye, Stephen.
See you, Pat. So, okay. I think we have an image there of a piece I just did from Prague before the whole shutdown thing.
Oh, wow.
That's 60 by 60, I believe, 58 by 58.
60 by 60?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. So the moon piece I'm going to do is 54 by 48, but I'm also going to do a lightning piece at like 72 by 36. Yeah, it's going to be kind of like striking here, but I'll do the texture in the water. I've never done a piece that big. It's going to be probably the largest piece to date.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
And you're going to hang it right in your gallery there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That is killer.
What's the
Okay,
What's the
well-
biggest piece you've done?
So, actually, 9 feet by, 9 feet by 18 feet.
That's
That's it right there. Yep. So it was 3 panels. It was a triptych, and it's there I signed at the wall.
Wow,
That
that's
is hanging in some very special collectors of mine. And it was a 1.5 year project.
man, that's like 3 Phil paintings right there.
That's pretty much 3 of the big one.
So good luck with your little baby painting.
One day I'll get there.
Just kidding.
Actually, one day I will get there. Now that I recall, I think something special's happening close to the time that you're going to be here.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if I had the same time and wisdom and experience, because if I recall, what's happening right after you're here? I think you're celebrating something.
Oh, I'm not celebrating 50.
You're not celebrating 50. So everybody, there may or may not be a very special birthday coming up just right after the event. So if you want to celebrate Steve's birthday over the weekend, I think that's appropriate. So
That would be awesome.
We'll
that would be great. We'll make it a big party.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, you had...
I feel 30.
You look 30, man. I tell myself the same thing. So we had some pictures of your sunflowers that you were doing.
Yeah. Was that a question? Oh, there we
No,
go. Yeah.
you actually sent some over. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, I switched it to black and white because, and then I'll paint the entire piece monochromatic with just orange or red. And what I'm trying to do is study the values and the tones from the ground up. Color, you know, all my work is very bright, but the color doesn't come in until about the last 10% of the painting. So, and that's just one of those, art geeky things that I like to think about and practice.
No, we were nerding out about that. I love that. I think the light bulb went off for me when I started doing that animal series, and it was the opposite of what I normally do. Like, I'm normally retranslating values into color, and you are using color as your value.
Yes.
Like random different colors, or talk about that, man. Like, what's your approach with that?
Right. Well, I think you could base in a painting with tan or gray values, but for me, the bright oranges and the bright crimson reds is a win-win because I get to establish the values, but at the same time, I'm creating a warmth in the piece. And for some reason, for my brain, once I start adding the cools in, they go over the top of the warm tones, and it just makes sense.
Guys, I still can't wrap my head around that, and I love it, and it's fascinating to me. Like, I saw the start of your piano piece, all reds, and all blocked out. I think we have a picture of that. Yep. Yeah. And that is such a unique approach. That is so cool.
Mm. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Any other advice or technique that you like to share? Like, what's something unique about your process that you could share with our artists that are going, man, how's he do that?
I like to work a little bit, and then I take a break and I flip the image. But I think the best tool in the studio here is my mirror. So let me grab this, and I'll take you over. So see, I walk over here and I look through the mirror, and I can see the image flipped. And by seeing that reverse image, I'm noticing what is off as far as composition, and also color, and what might be off or what might be great, you know. And whatever's great, of course, I leave that be.
So it stops becoming what you think a flower should be, because sometimes we do that, right?
Yes.
And now you're looking at just pure shapes in a sense. You're flipping it. It's lost what was kind of in your mind, and now it's just these shapes, forms, angles. That's awesome.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Old master technique in a way, right? Like, didn't they used to look through, I want to say like little pieces of glass that would flip the image or shrink it? I'm trying to think, am I off, or does that sound right?
No, you're right, and I think, and artists today, they still use different tools, really simple tools, and you know, because the whole thing is to see, or to be able to paint what we see, and it's almost impossible. I mean, to reenact what God's created on this earth is very, very difficult.
I think that's the joy and the beauty and inspiration at the same time, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Like slowing down for that, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's exhausting. I mean, I'm exhausted at the end of the day. I don't know about you, but when you're working on a painting, it's like it's hard work. Your brain is just going nuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of coffee to go late into the night, and then there's a lot of how do I go to sleep now? So
Yeah, right. You're all amped.
you've got, what's your normal routine though? Are you usually working in the morning, or do you work nights?
Yeah, a couple nights a week. I will I'll paint from 10 p.m. to midnight, 1 a.m. And then the rest of the days are a very normal schedule. I'm up at 6 and I'm in the studio by 7:38, and then painting through the day. And then every once in a while I'll wake up at 4 or 5 and try to get in some extra hours.
I just got a wild hair with actually those big paintings, and I'm actually excited about it. And I've been not painting because of all the crazy growth and things that we've been fortunate to get. So I'm excited to really dive back into the studio. Just finished 2 commissions, and I don't know. It's you get that way. I almost did a paint night where I was like, artist block is real, people. And
Oh yeah, totally.
people don't believe that, but I mean, be happy, go, right? Be creative, go.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you could go play some music, but then there's that moment where you're jamming out and coming to life and creating something new. And you want to bring that to your work all the time.
Yeah.
Like, is there anything you do to help get yourself in that mindset when you're in that funk?
I think getting up a little early before the craziness of the day starts. That's a buddy of mine, Noah Elias, real well-known painter and artist. He gets up at 4 in the morning. I can't do that.
Oh,
but
wow.
He calls it his download time, and so he gets up, and I'll be up at 5, and I have that download time where I do a number of things. I pray, I focus on the day, I write down some goals I have. I try to call someone in my network. So I write all this stuff down, and these are a lot of things that my dad passed down to me, and I think it just it prepares your day, and that's when the creativity comes in. And I think, oh man, I'm gonna paint some, Texas Longhorns or whatever that new idea might be.
Random inspiration because you're not distracted, and so you're able to hear that, feel that, and run with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times the best work, like you have this plan of this is what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and then you go down to sit at the easel, and it's like, I am not in the mood for any of that, and here comes this random idea. And all of a sudden you start putting it together and you start throwing together composition. You start looking for, the right canvas, the right size. And that's the piece that comes together so beautifully and so fast, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I think painting as much as you can as an artist, we tend to get stuck on little details and then we miss, the bigger picture. So if I can just keep painting as much as possible, all that gets worked out.
This is why I love Steve. I needed this. You're grounding me tonight. I love it. Thank you.
Hey, I'm getting messages about how to share on my Facebook. How do I do that? Like share this right now on Facebook?
Exactly. You just go on to the gallery Facebook page and you can just press the share button on this video and it'll go to your page.
Cool.
Oh. Okay. Well.
And then for all the people watching too, if you tap on the video, at the bottom you'll see a little bell icon. If you click that bell icon, you'll get notifications about our paint night episodes.
Steve and I were literally having a conversation on the way here, and we can barely hold a phone call together. And I'm like, don't worry about it. We got Mike and Roman. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
That really happened.
Yeah, it did. It did. And I still haven't figured out how to share on my Facebook without leaving this whole thing.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
It's all good.
All right.
Repost.
But I did let them know to go to Phillip Anthony's signature gallery.
Very cool. Well, I'm trying to think, man. There is something that I could use your help with if you're up for it.
Well, you're asking me to sing at the show, and what else?
I think this is more up your alley. I paint in black and white, but I've been dabbling into color. But I'm gonna be. Our audience knows it. They've heard me try to pronounce some of these names. I don't get them right. I don't know if you can help.
What, like paint names?
Yeah, paint names. We're gonna throw a few up here. Some of these I think I have. You just tell me if I'm saying it right or if I need to work on it. So there's a really deep dark blue. We got it right here.
Okay. What is it called?
Perusian blue?
Are you joking?
Is that right? No, is that right?
No.
No. Oh, okay. What? It's not Peru. It looks like Perusian.
Nope, it's Prussian.
Oh wow. Okay, this is why you're here. Wait. You think?
Prussian.
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 I was gonna make a joke and then like Russian, Russian blue.
I'm Russian.
I was gonna ask Roman. Yeah, that's what we do. All right. Well, let's see how we do on this next one. What do we got here? Okay.
Oh, dude, I never even painted that color.
It's a nice red. It's a deep dark red.
I don't even have that.
Yeah, that's a good one. You should look at it. I like it in my roses.
No, I don't have. I
'Cause-
have carmine.
I haven't played with that yet. Because cadmium red is very orange. It's cadmium red light. And there's a cadmium red medium I'm starting to play with. I like. So, pyro red? Pyro. He likes it? He likes it. It's approved. Okay, there we go. Pyro red. Good. All right.
Okay.
Now it's going to get a little more challenging. These are, I've stared at this one before.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This, when I do the animals, like this is a really dark purple that I treat it like black. That's how I use it. But I'm gonna do my best here. Dioxine purple?
No.
Dioxazine?
Dioxazine.
Dioxazine.
Very nice.
Dioxazine.
I
Dioxazine.
think, wasn't that what cures COVID?
That purple. Wow. If that wasn't,
Yeah.
I think this next one was. Let's see here. This is the mother of all colors right here. It's a again, animal series, trying to get into just funky palettes I've never done. This is a really beautiful pinkish magenta. I'm gonna do my best here. Do you know in black and white, it's just carbon black and titanium white. That's it. Like, we don't have this struggle. I'm gonna say it fast, and maybe that'll make it work. Here we go. Quinacridum. Magenta.
Quinacrindone.
Quinacrindone. Wow, that's almost like with a French accent. That was really good.
Dude, am I winning?
If this was a contest, you totally won. Yeah, that's.
Where's the scoreboard?
What?
We're trying to be educational on this show, guys, and we want you to hear it from the masters. So that's why we checked with Mr. Steven Quartly.
Well, you should have talked to some other people first.
All right, that's all I got, unless there's something that you're thinking for the show, man. We got, let's recap. So Friday is gonna be dueling pianos. Saturday, I think we're gonna come up with some sort of paint duel down at the gallery. And we get 2 more days because it's a holiday weekend. We have Sunday and Monday that will be down at the gallery. Creative Juice Bar will always be open through those events. We might have some like catering through it all too. How many new works do you think? Uh-oh, what is that? Oh no, another color.
Mike, how'd you do that? That's a really cool graphic.
Well, blue's not. That's what? Hold on.
A second.
Serfuin.
You know what'd be really funny is my spelling's probably wrong.
Oh, what is that one?
Cerulean.
Cerulean. Wow. Is that kind of tealish? It's got like a teal.
Cerulean. English? Oh, what?
Is the color kind of teal?
No, cerulean is like a light sky blue type.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I have one of those.
It's a good color. I like cerulean.
All right.
It's more like a cobalt. Maybe cobalt's a little darker. Anyways.
Both on the yellow warm side, right?
Yes.
Got it. Awesome. All right, man. How many paintings do you think we'll see? A lot of new works coming?
So 2. No, I'm just kidding. We will.
Get there early, people.
Yeah, get there early. I've been very busy, so it's going to be a plenty of work. Maybe not a ton of work. So, but we'll see. I've got a number of pieces going. Probably 10 pieces that are earmarked for the show.
Well, and you've loaded us already, so come down to the gallery and check out. We already have an amazing collection of your work. And I think the coolest thing is there will be the opportunity for a few small pieces to be started there. So if you have like a small still life idea, a tasty beverage, or a favorite flower, that might be something that you can see your piece be started at the show. Oh!
Ooh, that's a great idea. Favorite flowers. Boom.
Dude, I almost forgot. We've collaborated.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some of the collaborations here. Guys, I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, man.
The best part, you might have seen me collaborate with a few artists now, but the first one and the first piece that I did a collaboration with was with Steven Quartly right here. And this was the Basilica, where we both worked on this painting. And then it went to, I think, Healing Waters is the name of this piece. And that's a large 3648. We've published all these pieces, and we actually still have the originals of Basilica and Healing Waters. Pure Joy, love that name. Thank you, Gene.
That's my favorite.
That's
my favorite, yeah.
This was so cool. So I had done the sky and the moon and the foreground sand, and Steve came in with his palette knives like, I'll show you how to do a pier. Bam, knocked it out. That original Pure Joy, the original song, and this was so much fun. This was at the Nights of Light show that we did, and we literally started this on our booze cruise and went back and forth 20 minutes at a time, and everyone got to see that there that night, and that sold literally right off the easel.
That was such a fun night.
That, seriously, I'm not opposed. You're here for 4 days. If you have a good idea in the meantime, I really enjoyed doing that. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we ask our audience, like, what they'd rather see. Do they want to see a paint-off on Saturday night? Or do you guys want to see another piece be created together? I don't know. I don't know what you think, but...
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to get some flowers that are set up in the gallery, and then we both set up and we're painting on them through the weekend.
Dueling. We haven't done that.
Yeah. No.
That might be the next. I like it. Very cool.
All right.
Well, brother, Roman, did we miss anything?
We just got a couple comments. It's been kind of, I think everyone's been really intrigued by what they've been seeing.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are some of the comments we got?
So Tracy Dennis is asking, Steven, are you going to bring your family this time?
Well, I think Natalie's going to join us, and the kids are off at summer camp. So, hang on, let me get rid of that. And so while the kids are at summer camp, Natalie and I will be cruising up to St. Augustine. It's going to be fun.
Love it.
That's great. And then we have Jason Heidi Green, who gave you a shout out. We also have Stephen the Cello Man also gave a shout out. And yeah.
Great.
Stefan.
Stefan. I'm sorry, Stefan.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Steve, for being here. Super excited to see you guys. Start calling in and start doing your RSVPs. Reach out to your art consultant. Again, dueling piano night is going to be the first night. We're going to have two grand pianos in our second location. They're going to be playing. We'll have a lot of the new works here, so you'll be the first to see them there, and we're just going to have a good time that night. Then you've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It looks like we're going to have a paint-off on Saturday, and that's probably going to continue over the next few days.
Love it.
And that piece will be here.
Yes. About halfway done right now.
Awesome. Well, thanks. Thank you again, Steven.
Yes. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, good to see you.
See you guys.
And we will see you guys on the next paint night tonight, coming up Monday or Thursday. Those are two big nights. We'll see you guys soon.